Hi guys, hope you are doing well. This is Meghoboti here. Welcome to my channel. So today I'll be making a video on skincare recommendation slash building a skincare routine. So as we all know, the basic skincare routine comprises of three steps: cleansing, moisturizing, and sunscreen. So today I'll be recommending the kind of cleansers I used. I went through a lot of skincare products while building my perfect skincare routine to attain the kind of skin that I have right now. Well, I do still get breakouts, as you can say. I still have few active breakouts on my skin right now, but anyway, I hope to help you. And get ready with a pen and paper, or sip your coffee, or mentally note it down, whatever suits you. Anyway, here we go. So the first few cleansers that I'll be recommending is suitable for combination to dry skin or extremely dry skin girlies. I feel like you can absolutely blindly go for those cleansers, and my first one has to be the winner, has to be the best. As you all know, the dermats can't recommend it enough. It has to be the Cetaphil one. I absolutely love it, and I am the biggest fan of Cetaphil. Like, I have been using it since childhood. Like, whenever I went to a dermat due to any kind of issue, they always told me, "Beta, use Cetaphil." Like, that is the best thing. It is simple. There is no high promising complicated ingredients making it extremely complicated for you. It just does its task. It cleanses your skin. That's it. But then again, this is not recommended for oily skin. Definitely do not go for this one. I feel like it won't do the task, or absolutely just getting everything out. You can absolutely go for the recent face wash version of Cetaphil, like they have come out with. They do have soap formula, that will be more suitable for your skin. The second one has to be the Cerave cleanser. Again, they have a cream cleanser just like Cetaphil. Again, it is a no nonsense ingredient, and it is absolutely amazing. And I always used to get the travel kit, the little one. So I do not have the product with me. Next, my Cetaphil is actually getting over, so I'm thinking of getting the bigger one for me actually. So again, it's a no nonsense ingredient. It's absolutely amazing. It just does its task of simply just cleansing your skin. That's it. And yes, I love it. It's equally good, just as Cetaphil. Now, for the second part, well, I do have a notebook where I wrote down the kind of things that I'm going to recommend, so that I don't get you guys confused. Also, I don't get myself confused. So the second few face washes, they are definitely recommended for acne prone, oily skin, more on the oilier side, like combination to oily. So yes, the second face wash that I want to recommend, it has to be Fash. Like, again, those who went to a lot of dermats for their acnes and everything and oiliness or whatsoever, I am sure your dermat recommended Fash once in your lifetime. Like the Fash, this one is the foaming one. There is another gel one previously when we used to be little, and they had this blue tube, and it was absolutely amazing. Like, if you are suffering from hormonal acne here, or on your neck, or in these areas, or cystic acne here or in any place, you can blindly go for Fash. Like, it is for really oily skincare girlies with highly acne prone skin. Generally in the morning I try to use moisturizing, like cleansers, kind of cream cleansers, and at night I try to use definitely foam face washes, because I try to get all the gunk out of my face as much as possible. So there's that, and I can't recommend it enough. And then again, I want to recommend the Sebamed one. Well, I can't emphasize enough. Sebamed is amazing. Then again, it's for the oily skincare girlies. Those who don't like cream cleansers, like you feel like it's still not getting out all the, dirts and everything. You can absolutely go for Sebamed, because Sebamed has this thing for 5.5, like the maintaining the pH balance and everything. I remember when I used it, I was in class 11, 12, probably at that point of time, and they has had this different kind of packaging. It was kind of white, blue, and green. It was like this. The bottle was like this, but right now the packaging has changed. There is a pink element. It's a bit different, but then again, the formula is same. And they have also, I feel like they have kept the price as reasonable as possible, even now. And definitely, I love it. You can get it on Nika, you can get it on Amazon, you can get it to your nearest chemist shop. Also, you can get Fash either on Amazon, or you can go to your nearest chemist shop. These are all all like proper doctor recommended brands. Like whenever I went to a dermat or anything, they recommended these products to me, and I absolutely loved it, and my skin loved it too. Anyway, the last one has to be the Aha Glow. Now, if you are someone and you have just a normal to oily skin, and you don't have a lot of acne issues or anything, and you have a bit of just like tanning or something like that, a bit of marks, acne marks on your skin or anything as such, anything, or you just want a simple like gel cleanser, that's it, you can go for the Aha Glow. Now again, I have finished the tube product. I had the tube product like recently. I just finished it, and I do not have it with me. I absolutely love it. You can call it AHA Glow or Aha Glow. Well, it has ingredients like AHA, relating to it, which does its job to, reduce the tan. So whenever I used it, I had this separate kind of glow on my skin, and you can say I absolutely loved it. And they have this colorful beads inside. So whenever you got it on your hands and your palms, you had to crush those and then blend it on your face. It is absolutely lovely, even if you have acne prone skin. Again, if it's not much sensitive, then go for it. I absolutely love Aha Glow. You can go for it like previously. Again, Aha Glow's packaging was like this faint yellow color with green and blue, but right now they have changed it to white and something like that. Anyway, there's this for the cleansers. Next part, so the moisturizer. For moisturizers, I have tried and tested a lot of moisturizer, but now I can only recommend, I think, 2 or maximum 3, but not more than that, because I feel those 2 or 3 things that suited for me, and I can still rely on that whenever, because I do get allergies and all these things. So whenever my skin goes through that, these are the moisturizer I can rely on blindly, and I think you can too. So the first one has to be my champion moisturizer, and I absolutely love it. It has ceramides. It has to be the Cerave one. As you can see, it has 3 essential ceramides and hyaluronic acid. So again, if you're not using any hyaluronic acid serum separately in your skincare routine, you can absolutely rely on this. I love it. I used to get this sample size, and I loved it so much, so I got the bigger one. I love it, and I can't use it enough. I use it under my makeup. I use it at night. I add a bit of it under my eyes at night, so that it looks moisturized when I wake up. My skin has this what to say, that this beautiful glow, and this moisturizer, it doesn't sit on your face, it just get absorbed. Even though also it's a lotion, by the way, it's not the heavy thick one. I do plan to get the balm one, because during the winters my skin tends to get a lot drier and at times itchy. So once I try this, I'll again let you know. Also, this is fragrance free, so this will be, I think, really amazing for the sensitive skin people. You are going to absolutely love it. And for the oily skin girlies, I feel like you don't need a lot of it if you're using it, but then again, I would say steer clear away from it, like it, or try to use it at night. Don't use it during the morning. It might get a bit oily for you all. That's it. Again, for the second one, which I have been using again since childhood, my favorite two brands, it has to be like Cetaphil. Like, I absolutely love Cetaphil, and definitely, like it suits my skin. Before, I think Cerave, before I knew about Cerave, I knew about Cetaphil. So since childhood, I have been using this moisturizer. It was amazing. My skin went through a lot of phases, like a lot of hormonal acne phases, like a lot of dangerous breakout phases, allergy breakouts phases, and a lot of it. It was always there with me. But then again, for the Cetaphil one, for this heavy cream one, it tends to sit on your face, which makes you feel a bit sweaty and stuff. Definitely something that I recommend during the winters. But then again, there are other versions of Cetaphil, like the Cetaphil Dam, and other I think lighter versions are there, which I think you can absolutely try. People with oily skin, you can absolutely go for it. Try it once, get the smaller version, try it for yourself. I'm sure you're going to like it, because Cetaphil is a brand which has been recommended by people throughout. So even if you have a sensitive, oily, acne prone, any kind of skin, you can just blindly go for that brand. The third recommendation is something that I tried to like my best. As you can see, like, I have used it for a while, but I did not like it. Now why? Now that's the because obviously we have heard a lot about it. It has ceramides and everything, but I felt like it never made my skin feel moisturized. Like whenever I used it, I did feel moisturized, but whenever I woke up, like it didn't retain that moisture. So I did not like it much. Definitely, it is in budget, and if it suits you, very good. The Foxtale ceramide one, you can absolutely go for it. But if you have a sensitive skin and if you have the budget to invest in something better, so I would suggest you can absolutely go for the Cerave one. Anyway, that's it for the moisturizer part. Now, next section, the sunscreen section. So, while testing on the sunscreens, there are a few criterias for me, like which was, which I wanted to tick off, while selecting the sunscreens. So, for me, the first one was people who are outdoors a lot or they do a lot of makeup. Obviously, you want a sunscreen which doesn't kind of make your makeup melt. So that was the first requirement for me. Second requirement was definitely water resistant. Now the sunscreen that I fell in love with recently wasn't water resistant, but again it's something that doesn't make my makeup melt away or make me feel heavy or sweaty in the morning. Also again, I do have a dry skin, it doesn't sweat much, but still for me this was one of the requirements, and that's it. And something also which had a bit of skincare ingredients in it. So anyway, my first favorite sunscreen that I recommended in the previous video again has to be the Wishcare one. Well, the Wishcare one, it has oats, zinc, cica and ceramides, and I did check the ingredient list. Obviously, it isn't mentioned as the first ingredient, but then again, it's there somewhere in the middle. So I'm sure it isn't there in a huge amount all these ingredients, but there is something there in a small amount. And definitely I do like this transparency of mentioning all their skincare ingredients in this section. So definitely it's something that I recommend, and I do tend to break out a lot, and definitely it did suit my skin when my skin was breaking out, and obviously it gave a glow on my skin whenever I used it. Whenever I use it, I'm using it right now, and I definitely recommend it. Now, for the second one, obviously, recently we have been seeing, how to reapply sunscreens. Like we are trying to, go for stick sunscreen, pre sunscreen. So we are trying to find something like that. Obviously, because for college goers, for office goers, for people who tend to be outdoors a lot of time, obviously you can't, wash your hands or you take your sunscreen or apply it on your face. And also your face do have a lot of germs and everything, so that if you mix everything, it's not a good thing. So there is this sunscreen. I was trying and testing a lot of sunscreen so that I can use it outdoors. So the first sunscreen that I really liked was the Happier Sun Days. It is like a really lightweight formula, and it has like very simple ingredients. Also, it has hyaluronic acid and everything. I was having a very bad skin allergy. Still, I used it. On top of that, it didn't make my skin feel bad or anything. It isn't oily, it isn't greasy. I think it will be good for oily skincare people also. And it's very hassle free. Like as you can see, I will just apply it on my makeup. You can see like the mist is really light, and it didn't change my makeup or make my makeup look cakey. So definitely something that I would recommend. And definitely it's within budget. Like on Amazon I got it for 500 something. I think it was on sale or something, or generally the price is oh, it's 599. It's nearly 600, something like that. So anyway, you can definitely get it. Now for a sunscreen that I did not like, well, I have nothing. Okay, it fell. I have another pot. Oops. Anyway, this is the Foxtail one. Well, I used it definitely, but whenever I used makeup on top of it, it melted away. Like whenever I used concealer or anything, the entire thing melted away. And I think I have a combination to dry skin. If it is melting on me, you oily skincare girlies can understand. And also I never saw the kind of glow I expected. My face looked extremely tired and heavy after I used this thing. Again, if you're on a budget and if it suits you, well and good, definitely go for it. I feel it's absolutely pocket friendly, and it does have really good ingredients. Again, they are extremely transparent with their ingredients, and you can definitely look out for it and watch out for it. It is good. You can get, this is the moisturizing that, like, for the dry skincare girlies. For the oily skincare ones, actually the sunscreen fell. I had the exact same issue, to be very honest. I don't know why it didn't suit me. My makeup never sat properly under my face, and it made my face look cakey. So yes, I got died midway. Anyway, so there are a few last things that I really want to say before ending this video. First, you do want to have a good lifestyle for having good skin. I mean to say, like, if you do not eat the good things, or if you do not take your vitamins, or if you sleep on odd timings, and if you tend to take a lot of sugar and junk food, you can't expect your skin to be well behaved. I mean, you can absolutely see it. Well, whenever I saw, at least for myself, I saw whenever I took a lot of junk food and junk ingredients, my skin reacted. I got a lot of acne on my face. But whenever I reduced the amount of it, or I was very mindful about how much quantity I was consuming, it was well. It still is well, as you can see. Touch wood. Anyway, I don't anyway, and secondly, you want to be hydrated. And also, another thing is that whenever you put on sunscreen and makeup, please do not forget to take it off before doing your entire skincare routine, because just with the face wash you cannot take your sunscreen or makeup. They tend to stay back and tend to clog your pores, and then you have acne, whiteheads, and whatever skincare issues you have. So that's the thing you have to be extremely mindful about. Like, you do not, even if you do not wash your face with a face wash, just take your face, like, take it off with a micellar water and just go to sleep. That's it. You don't have to do the entire routine, but just do that, and that will make the entire difference. And yes, hope you like this video, hope you enjoyed this video, hope you took down all the notes that you required, and do let me know what next video you want to see, or what you want me to talk about. Anyway, I do have few things in my mind which you will get to see soon. Anyway, I hope you had a good time, and hope you had too. And bye, take care.